don't mind me having a small moment of habit. There are no VTubers here, only dragons. Okay, let me get my ass centered in frame.
Lamau.
Good morning, everybody. I feel exploded.
I mean, it's understandable given everything that happened yesterday.
Do I need to... There we go. Welcome to the Hot Dragon Podcast. In this case, literally, why the fuck is it 77 to 84 degrees in the middle of October?
I have no idea.
Also, hi, Ben.
Hello.
Hello. Man. I have a really dumb opener topic for today.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
I keep having dreams about going back to college.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no.
Specifically, in order for me to flesh out my game dev stuff. And it's just like, on one hand, yes, I would very much appreciate that, because someone can actually tell me the information so I can program in Unreal.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's just like... College kind of traumatizing, man. College traumatizing.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah. Just a wee bit.
It's because AI and global warming, why it's so hot outside. Yeah, that checks out.
I heard that, shit, I can't remember the name of the city, but, like, I think, like, a major, like, metro area shut down, like, $1 billion, like, Google AI center that was being built.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was like in Wisconsin or someplace like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is Wisconsin blue or red? I genuinely don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Genuinely, I think red. Normally.
God. The fact that it took a fucking red... Well, okay, granted, if it's in by a major metroplex, cities historically are politically blue, but it's just like... God damn.
See, I'm still worried about that, like that supposed, like, Meta AI data center that's supposed to be, like, the size of Manhattan.
Brother,
Brother,
And people are just like, this thing is gonna burn more energy than, like, the entirety of a state.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Red this year, but a swing state. Yeah, I know we also have midterms coming up. Provided we don't have a major case of a certain type of fraud, I feel like there's gonna be a major swing this midterm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, hello, Timber. We'll try today to keep things off of politics, at least to some extent.
Yeah, we're kind of getting it out of our systems now.
Yeah.
Do it early so that way we can go on to more silly topics like, I don't know, Xenos' tits or something like that. I don't know.
You can't bring up Xenos' big naturals now.
I'm just saying I'm just saying that's what we might lead into after the politics, because I mean, it's kind of a segue, kind of.
Just enjoying the vibes out of the way. I'm just gonna do a quick check for those listening in chat. The music isn't too loud compared to our voices, right? I'm not voting ever. I have to vote. I'm in Yeehaw land. If I don't do something, then I'm technically contributing to the problem by silence.
Yes, if you have the opportunity and power to vote, please vote.
I know... I know how pointless it might seem, but this is kind of like a chip situation rather than a massive wave situation.
Yeah.
The best impact you can make is on the small level.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Also,
if it's just affecting your local community.
Yeah. Also, I checked, the music and voice levels are fine, and it looks like others in chat agree.
Cool. But yeah, I just want to make sure that music good.
Yeah.
I threw myself back into also thank you for reminding me, Ben. Due to Twitch being a pain in the ass, I have implemented a lurk check redeem, so those who have to lurk and can't take the time to talk, every once in a while, if you have the stream running in the background, which I guess that's probably a good topic to talk about, but if you don't have anything to say, there's one or two ways you can go about it. One, feel free to just drop an emote. I am okay with you, like, dropping an emote. I'm gonna be making a lurk emote probably either tomorrow or, sometime next week. Which reminds me, I need to get... Don't mind me, I need to go get a certain form, because guess what I opened up yesterday?
Oh.
It's commission time.
I was gonna see, does it start with C and end in omission?
In a sense, yes. I may or may not be offering fursuit part commissions soon. Specifically 3D printed ones.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
I will have to prototype them, but
Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no?
No, it was to something unrelated. My timing is just very poor.
What happened?
It's Hot Dragon coffee hours. I'm out of coffee.
Oh
No, not coffee.
I drinked it all.
no! He drinked it all. I also just realized the bottom of your character's feet glow like your face. You have glowing beans.
How did I not notice that before?
Because you don't generally look at your character's feet.
I mean, fair.
I could make a bad joke about that, but I'm going to stay silent.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the archetypal feat that people would be into, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm sure someone somewhere's into it, but I'm...
Based on my blue sky, yes, they
pass.
would be into that.
Yeah.
Feet. My eyes are up
here.
Listen, not my thing, but hey, you do.
Okay, I want to make a clarification because I know I have the I hate feet bit. I don't actually like kink, like that's not me kink shaming people who are into feeder paws or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's because I have an art degree and drawing feet is harder than drawing hands. They're a pain in the fucking ass.
Like I'm honestly envious of like people who can draw feet and make them look good, because it's just like, what sorcery is this? What part of your soul did you have to sell to be able to do this?
Enough for a D10 cantrip.
Instead of a D10 cantrip, you can draw feet.
I can in fact draw feet, and you will never find me drawing foot fetish art or selling feet pics on the internet.
God.
But yeah, yes, let's talk about Twitch's whole not acknowledging lurkers situation.
Mm-hmm.
Cause, especially, like, unfortunately, last night's stream did fucking balls, unfortunately. I think due to the tech issues, but let me just... Yeah, so we're at 5 right now. Let's just do a little experiment. Everybody who can, like, just drop an emote or some sort of message. I need to see if this goes up. Or furry paws.
Good job.
Also, thank you, Timber. Fuck you. Alright, so the good news is that right now it looks like it's registering almost all y'all, but long story short, from what I understand, and this is Twitch, please, if anyone from Twitch is listening in on this, lurkers account for a majority of the Twitch user base. Not everybody has the time to engage in a social conversation or be proactive in a chat. It's kind of like we're not... Watching a Twitch stream isn't there just for the chat. We aren't here just for the chat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A Twitch viewer should be based off of them having the page open or even in a tab, because guess what? Guess what? Some of us have browsers that have little thingies so that we can still watch the stream while we're working. Even though it registers us as being tabbed out. So...
This either feels like some kind of really big oversight or it's like intentionally malicious.
I don't know if I can label it as intentionally malicious or not, but the thing...
That would require the higher-ups to actually have brains.
Yeah. For lack of a better word, so Twitch is now, like, if you have your tab muted, if you have the stream muted, if you have the stream, like, tabbed out or anything like that, and you haven't done some form of activity in the Twitch chat for like X amount of time. The thing is, we don't know how much time has to pass for you to be marked as inactive and no longer an active viewer. But yeah, some of us have picture-in-picture. I personally, I'll put it this way, I am a very busy man. I cannot dedicate time to supporting all of my friends in the Twitch chat at all times, and there are some cases where, like, due to personal shit that I can't get into, I cannot talk actively in my partner's chat, as an example.
Yeah.
But to make a long story short, it's very important, because the thing is that you're losing out on ad revenue, Twitch. You are going to lose money if you don't count this viewership. Because the more you screw over your streamers, the less ad revenue you will get.
The thing is, I think some people were saying that, like, Twitch is still getting, like, the ad revenue from, like, the true number of viewers that are there.
They're just taking it from the streamer.
Yeah, they're taking it from the streamer.
As if things weren't hard enough to generally exist nowadays.
Yeah, it's speculation at the moment, but I'll put it this way, given Twitch's track record, I would not be surprised.
I would not be surprised either. Which I also understand, Twitch and YouTube are both kind of a situation where their money relies on specifically how their platform is doing. And I know, for instance, YouTube has not been particularly profitable until they integrated increased monetization and advertisement standards, but oh, I just remembered, I think they're also not counting viewers who have ad block. Like, do you know how much we need ad block nowadays in order to prevent malicious advertisements and viruses?
Yeah, seriously.
In order to exist safely on the internet, you basically need ad block.
Because, you know, it's not going to regulate itself.
Yeah, the only place I don't have ad block is for Twitch, and that's only because Twitch, at least for my browsers, just haven't worked with ad block, like, at all.
See, I still get advertisements even with my ad block. I need the ad block for when I'm browsing on sites that have ad integration, and it's just like, turn off ad block. It's just like, no, because people will put malicious ads that will, like, download shit onto your computer. When did we forget, don't click a link that you don't know in this fucking day and age?
Yeah, and there's, like, pop-ups and pop-unders.
It's it's bad. Because I know for a fact that, because the thing is, those advertisements, websites get paid not by the view, but by click-through rate.
Mm-hmm.
And click-through rate is basically like when someone clicks on an ad, the website gets paid for it. So a website's not gonna vet if an advertisement is bad. They're basically just gonna be like, oh, you're paying us? Okay, give us your money, we'll put you on our website, even though it can download a Trojan.
Exactly.
This has been brought to you by I have a history in history in IT and STEM. I can't tell you how many times we've had to re-image computers because people were clicking links they shouldn't.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like, let me get in close for the Twitch and YouTube audience. You guys are smart. I believe in you. Don't let dumbasses determine what gets on your computer, please. I got booby. Okay, I might be a little too close to booby. Hang on. There we go. Booby. Booby. Fear my boobies, they jiggle.
Oh Lord, Twitch was having a stroke for a second.
When isn't Twitch having a stroke, though?
Also, with the with what happened yesterday, every time I don't know what kept happening. Like when I was streaming, my screen kept flashing. I assume it was something on like OBS's part, but every time that happened, like with what happened with you, I thought my computer was about to blue screen as well.
See, I looked into it a little bit more, and I think it might be my Elgato.
Oh yeah?
Because I have heard that the Elgato HD60 can cause blue screening.
Oh shit. Oh, do you have the 60 or the 60S?
I don't remember. I think I have the regular 60.
Because actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if it was OBS that was causing the problem, but remember when my displays flipped and like it looked like my graphics driver was going to crash for a second?
Yeah.
It was the Elgato that was frozen.
Yeah. The Elgato is very interesting because the thing is that the computer has to register it as another screen input, specifically display. But since it's got so much going on, the Elgato, I don't know if the latest version of the Elgato software works better on Windows 11. I'm still on 10, and yes, I know I need to migrate. I don't want to migrate. I prefer 10, but unfortunately...
There is going to be an extended service thing for at least a year. I did see that.
I can't pay for extended service.
Yeah.
I already have to pay $60 a month for fucking Adobe so that I can continue doing my job.
Ugh.
I've been getting all of the AI ads and scam ads for fake products. Yeah, I've noticed an increase of AI ads, especially like and stuff like pet food marketing. Like because you can obviously tell that it's an AI dog, like talking about X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I know there's gonna be AI bros out there that are just like, well, photographs didn't replace artists, so get with the times, and it's just like, we're not, obviously we're concerned about, obviously we're concerned with losing our jobs, but we're also concerned about the environmental impact.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Especially because, there have already been communities that have been impacted by this. There's, a bunch of gross sediment that's, appearing in the water now. There are some places where they have to use bottled water to, fill the tanks of their toilets so they can flush.
Because, having more Flint, Michigans is great for the world.
Exactly. And not only that, but like it looks like a bunch of people's power bills are like their utility bills are going through the roof.
Not because of what they're doing, but because of the AI thingy.
Exactly.
The AI vids with literal... Yeah, like... Fucking... Tiny Dick Tim has ruined the term fake news for me, and for those who don't know who Tiny Dick Tim is, it's a stand-in for the certain annoying orange that's in office right now, but...
You mean the decaying orange?
He really is, because I think he's doing all his filming behind the desk now, right?
I think so.
But yeah, I'm hoping that the AI bubble bursts sooner, which like I think some people are saying that it's like I might be making the wrong comparison here, but I think someone said it was, or people were saying it's like 17 times bigger than like, I don't want to say the .com boom. I'm trying to remember what they likened it to.
I
know what you're talking about.
Like NFTs did.
Yeah.
My ads is like character AI switch should have been banned since 20. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Something about... Yeah, seriously, like... The problem is that the average intelligent person is not going to be fooled by this. That kind of stuff is to appeal to... We're gonna call them the inactive majority, the people who don't take the time to do research on it kind of situation. Yeah, the rotten orange in power, and... Fucking Tiny Dick Tim has ruined, like, fake news, because fake news in their eyes is anything that goes against them.
Yeah.
But it's on the internet, it must be true. Yeah, flippin' Egypts.
Also, I'm just remembering an anecdote that someone shared at one point where, like, someone asked someone a baseball-related question. And the person they were asking is married to a professional baseball player who was sitting right next to them. Instead of, asking them about what they knew about the subject and everything, they instead pulled up ChatGPT.
My mom literally looked up on ChatGPT job opportunities for me yesterday. It's just like, you think that's gonna filter through ghost listings?
Also, I think there have been, like, some people who have suggested, like, because, they're, like, screening the resumes and everything with AI and stuff like that. People are suggesting, like, putting, like, snippets of code in, like, your submissions to kind of, like, trick the AI into moving it along.
It's all bullshit.
I don't know how valid it is, but it would be hilarious if it worked.
See, I have seen that.
Yeah, everything's just kind of fucked right now in terms of that, so...
It needs to be regulated, but they put, like, didn't they put, like, a 10-year, like, what is it, like, moratorium on it?
Yeah, I have some less good news pertaining to it. It's a little darker, but... So, Sora AI 2, right? There were like 300,000 prompts related to children within the first like 3 days of it.
Ew.
And I'm not talking about kosher things. Fucking disgusting. Because they're gonna make a logic of, well, it's not real. It absolutely, like, Sora AI can't make new faces. It's pulling from real images. No. Also, thank you for the lore check.
But yeah,
I'm stealing your line here, Flynn, but Greg not pleased with that.
Greg not pleased at all.
I wish that, like, my camera had better tracking, because, like, this is my face in my hands.
Yeah, just this is my face in my hands right now. We'll get haptics eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
I'm hoping that lore check isn't too obtrusive for y'all in chat. I'm sorry you guys have to go through the effort in general.
I don't think it's too intrusive.
Nah.
I hate Sora
'Cause it does-
AI,
it does-
it's so uncanny and it should be banned. I agree.
Yeah, and something that I saw, like, because like one of the big things that was going around on Twitter was like basically someone used Sora AI to make basically remake a bunch of anime scenes and like post them like back to back to back to back, and it's just like, oh, you can make like AMVs and stuff with this, and it's just like, except with AMVs there's like intention behind like what clips are picked, how they sync to the music and everything. Here there's none of that. There's no sauce.
There's no sauce. It's like the equivalent of eating that gray paste in SpongeBob.
Exactly. Like, where's the love?
You know what it is? AI is what they serve at the chum bucket, and real art is Krabby Patties.
You know what? That's kind of a perfect analogy.
That really is.
It's basically just like when SpongeBob went up against King Neptune to make the Krabby Patty contest.
Exactly.
Despite Mr. Krabs' best efforts for being an absolute fucking capitalist, he does have a good product. That's the problem.
See, Mr. Krabs, despite being a shitty capitalist, is ultimately a commentary on capitalism, and at the same time, like, he recognizes that SpongeBob, the man that makes his business run, is responsible for his profits. He knows that if he gets rid of SpongeBob, he won't have a business anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Krabby Patty printer. Because that's the thing, like, I'm gonna say this as someone, like, we've been over the fact that I have celiac. There is something that just hits better about a meal that is made by hand rather than something that's made on a factory line and frozen. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I refuse to use AI. You were saying?
It was unrelated.
I guess to make a general point. Oh, SpongeBob gets paid way more than $3 a week. SpongeBob gets paid pretty well. He gets paid enough to manage his house and continue taking boating lessons.
Yeah, that's true. He makes enough to I assume that he I don't know if you have to pay a mortgage on a pineapple, but
see, I don't know if he has to pay a mortgage on it, but I know that he owns it for himself.
I mean, we also don't know if $3 down at Bikini Bottom is minimum wage. So
it could be like early 1900s kind of situation where 25 cents is your daily pay.
yeah. Well, the thing is, we know that the Krusty Krab, or at least we can guess, they don't operate by like a tip-based system. And in some episodes, like we're analyzing the lore of like of a kids show, but I remember there were episodes where Mr. Krabs did give SpongeBob and Squidward their paychecks in an envelope.
So I wonder if he pays them in cash.
Yeah, either he pays them in cash, or it's kind of like he's like, it's like basically he's putting their pay stubs in an envelope.
I mean, when I started my last job, I got my first paycheck in an envelope. I think it might also just be for security reasons.
Yeah, that's what happened with me when I worked retail before I had my direct deposit set up.
Yeah. I feel like, because the thing is that SpongeBob genuinely seems to enjoy his job, so you can tell that he has passion for the art form.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing, like obviously it is very much a job. It's a skill set that like I don't know if he necessarily worked to develop it. It's kind of unclear in that regard, but he does treat it as like an art, and it's something that he's very, very passionate about.
He makes each patty with love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which, in my opinion, cooking is art.
Oh, it 100% is.
100%.
Well, cooking is an art. Baking is a science.
Yeah.
Cooking, you can be a little estimaty with it. Baking, you unless it's when it's applying vanilla extract, you have to. You can't use a messy recipe. The cake will end up crazy.
Yeah. Like with cooking, you can follow your gut. With baking, follow the recipe.
Lumi sent me a TikTok where this one lady let meat come to room temperature before cooking it.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Like, because I want to make something clear. I have contamination OCD.
Mm-hmm.
If the food that I get in my hands isn't cold when I receive it from like the grocery store, I don't eat it. I throw it away.
I absolutely get that, yeah, because that is not safe.
Like
That
you
is
are
how
supposed
you
to
get
frost it, but
salmonella.
not like to. Yeah, you are supposed to frost it, but not to room temp.
Here's
You're
how you
just supposed-
defrost meat if it's frozen.
Mhm.
You put it in the fridge the night before. You cook it at the fridge temperature, not room temperature. That's how you get a disease.
Exactly. God, some of the horrors that fire has shown me from like cooking TikTok.
Seeing that clip reminded me of Pepsi Ham when you mentioned that to me.
Oh no, Pepsi Ham.
Oh,
Because
God.
I had to scroll away when I saw her opening a can of soda for marinade. It's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Here's the thing. Soda for like a marinade can work, specifically in very like in very strict moderation, first of all, and you have to know like what you're doing with like the rest of it. But like the Pepsi ham that you're familiar with, this was an already glazed ham that someone was marinating in Pepsi.
Because, you know,
Ugh.
putting more sucrose on it is super duper healthy.
And it's just like, no wonder you had kidney stones.
Now you add the Dr. Pepper, it dunks a whole ass 12-pack in the pot.
Right?
As the resident water-only drinker, this is with an asterisk, I drink other things too, but I don't drink soda. Soda does not appeal to me.
I cut off soda like 4 years ago, basically. So
Is it like a carbonation thing that doesn't agree with you, Miguel, or is it like the taste?
It's carbonation and the taste, because the thing is that, like... I don't know how to describe it other than the last time I drank soda, it felt like I was drinking tar.
I definitely
Thank you
get
for
that.
your patronage.
yeah.
But like
Bye, thank you
still-
for the resub.
I
Thank
Well,
you
now.
for giving 500 bacon bits to the pack. Behold
Get
the little,
cheered.
Me! She got me. On a 31
got
Fucking
month
gay.
streak. Me!
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I still drink soda, but like I've been doing it a lot more in moderation.
See, I've been
Like,
just
I
trying
used-
to find like. Oop. You go.
Go ahead, Ben.
No, I was
you-
about to say
go ahead.
I basically stopped drinking mainly because I realized, holy shit, there's like so much fucking sodium in sodas, especially the ones that I drink.
Seriously.
But I basically found like alternative mainly through sparkling waters.
hmm I can't really do like sparkling water on its own. I cannot do just because like it like the soda, like for me at least, the carbonation works well with like the sweetness of it. If it's
Yeah.
just carbonated water, my brain is just like, this water is mad
No.
at me.
No, I get that too. My boyfriend loves like just carbonated water like that, and it took me a while to really get into it. I found some that I like, but it's mainly like the flavored sparkling waters that I've really come to enjoy. So
Yeah.
Please, are you drinking LaCroix?
no, it's a brand called Sparkling Ice.
Okay. I just remembered my roommate used to drink a lot of LaCroix.
See, that's just a college thing, and I don't know why.
I just I feel like, you know what, I'm gonna say this. I need like someone to go. Have you guys seen like those Hispanic cleaning videos where they'll put the where they'll scrub down the floor with a broom and like give it a proper scrubbing?
Mm-hmm.
I need someone to do that to my brain. I need the metaphorical kidneys to filter out the college trauma and shit. Because the thing is that there wasn't like as much fun stuff compared to dramatic shit in college, so it's just like,
No, like I absolutely get that. I wish someone could do that with me as well, because like the thing is, I enjoyed my time in community college. Like when I would just, commute from like my parents' house to the college and then back again. But living on campus at a university, I did not enjoy that. Like, well, let me rephrase. I enjoyed it my first year, like because my brother was my roommate.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got the RA position and everything, that's when I found out I had like general anxiety disorder.
Yeah.
Like it had gone undiagnosed for the longest time, and like basically I like came forward to my bosses just like, I don't know if I can do this. This is like the most mentally unhealthy I have ever been. I don't know what's wrong. And like I saw a counselor for it and everything, and I'm just like, oh, this explains so much.
I know for me.
And it
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, basically, what contributed to it the most was I felt like I had to be like hyper vigilant the entire time, especially because I was looking after a floor full of freshmen, and not just freshmen, but freshmen trying to get into like fraternities. And like I was in the dorm that had historically the most like behavioral problems with the residents, especially when it come to like vandalizing stuff.
Oh boy.
So I had to be like hyper vigilant with that. Like basically anytime I stepped out of my room, I had to check for like the fire exit signs, because taking those down is a federal crime. But like 9 times out of 10, I would step out of my room and a sign that had just been replaced is now broken.
I think you mentioned at some point someone stole like a stop sign, right?
I don't remember a stop sign being stolen. It would not surprise me.
That might have been
But
something that happened at my university. I remember seeing something about that.
I'm still just remembering in like one of the weeks leading up to the campus like closing for the summer, there was a paddle that was thrown out of the 11th story window. I don't know what kind of paddle. It wasn't specific. I'm pretty sure it was a ping pong paddle. My brain likes to imagine it was like, you know, an oar.
I had
Like
Kennedy
like a canoe paddle. Yeah.
Moose, I have a question for you. Was your campus ever quote unquote a dry campus?
Yes, it was a dry campus.
How close did they were how dry was it actually is my question.
No.
fellow dry campus haver here. People did weed
listen.
all the fucking time.
Listen, we had a bottle of fucking scotch back in the fucking theater. I noticed it there, and I was like, God, don't tempt me. During my senior year, I was like, please don't tempt me right before my fucking senior recital, because I will drink that entire thing before going out on stage.
Oh yeah, fire.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, just fire brings up another story when someone was caught throwing lit matches down the trash chute that go to the basement. This person nearly started a fire in the basement that would have consumed the whole building. Like if something had actually caught down there.
I do remember at one point, because we had actual dorm fires. We had it happen like right next to our dorm apartment. Because I had apartment format, and basically the apartment format ones, I had stressful roommate situations. Because I was a 5-year situation with COVID coming around, but I had it where, let me see how I can figure this out.
Also, real quick, I'm still listening. I'll be right back.
Oh no! He's going away!
This is...
Yeah. But I know we had one case where someone got busted for dealing weed, like, next to us. And the thing that made me kind of sad is because, so I went into college, I was a year older than the average college student was. I went into college at 19 because I took a gap year. And it kind of gave me time to have... It gave me time to have a job and kind of get a little perspective and mature a little bit. And the thing that made me sad is the fact that it's basically like the people who use shit irresponsibly ruin it for the people that would use it responsibly. Like, I couldn't make beer boiled brats or anything like that. Like, people who are of legal drinking age would just go off campus to drink. I was in a party city, as it were. People go there for their honeymoons and their weddings and their bachelor parties and bachelorette parties all the fucking time. So it's like, you're not gonna stop people from drinking. They're just gonna do it elsewhere. Or they're gonna do it sneakily. We literally had we had a beer garden 2 minutes up the road walking time from my dorm. I went there at the end of the process of us making the film. Like, obviously, I can't drink with my medication because my heart will stop, but... I say that so fucking casually when I do it. I'm not, like, being casual. I address it with the weight that it has to have. But it's kind of a situation where it's, like... Because it's basically, it's a form of a depressant, as it were. So it calms down cortisol production and uptakes serotonin. If I lower my blood pressure too much, I will pass out.
God.
But yeah, nowadays, I basically... The things that I want to do I kind of have the skills for, but I also don't feel like I have all the skills that I wanted, you know what I mean?
I've learned more of the skills for what I'm doing now after college than I did in college.
Yeah.
Mainly because I didn't think I'd go into composing. For real. So
That's more than fair. Because I literally went to college to learn how to 3D model and make the rigs and animate the rigs, so that way I could, like, make shit on my own. They taught us the animation part, but the rigging part, that's a whole nother beast. And now I don't have access to Maya anymore because I'm not an active student. So here I am, sitting here, learning Blender.
yay.
Which, Blender pretty good. Blender good. My computer can't handle Unreal 5 as well as it used to, though. I think it's a byproduct of age.
It might be a byproduct of age.
Yeah, more than likely. But if you go to college, you'll get paid more. Yeah, Lamouse.
Looks at my unemployed ass.
Oh, that's just because the entire job market is just entirely fucked right now.
The job market's on fire. I'm disabled. I literally cannot, like, commute normally like regular people.
And the problem with getting like a regular like retail job or something like that is they're not going to promise you any kind of hours. They'll play with your schedule and play with your own emotions just till you submit. So
Yeah, I still have.
take it from some.
Go ahead.
Take it for someone who worked a retail job, like a quote unquote retail job for like 6.5 years, and quit because I was doing my boss's job, essentially.
I could not handle the stress of working retail anymore. I feel like my therapist, this was a while ago, back when I was dealing stuff, but my therapist had a really good metaphor for it, where we handle stress like a cup. So pretend I'm holding like a glass here. When the glass is full and it starts spilling over, that's when we've reached like our stress limit kind of situation. Our bodies can only handle so much. And I actually found out that apparently, guess what? You develop autoimmune disease, like you're more likely to develop an autoimmune disease if you spend more time in fight or flight. So everything makes sense. I worked at Target for like a month, never again. Yeah. I still remember when someone flung the R slur at me while I was working at Tractor Supply. Yeah.
I mean, my only job I quote unquote liked was not even like a technical job. It was me going down to do marching band for like 3 hours a week and then game days. So
see, there's a certain, like, I'm with you there. There's like a certain joy to doing the marching because you watch and see as the improvement occurs as you guys continue to practice, like as we continue to practice, and then it all kind of comes together in that performance, as it were. Like you see the culmination.
right. And here's the thing. I didn't know if you guys had to do that at all, but especially like when I was part of that band, we had to do a new show for like basically every single game day.
See, we didn't have the budget to put together new shows because obviously it's kind of expensive to get new sets situation.
Well, it wasn't even we can't do sets because just letting you guys know, this is NFL we're talking about.
Yeah.
So we need to be on the field and off the field like as soon as possible. So
yeah, basically, since we were kind of like, we weren't the most, like, I only got through high school. We didn't have marching band in college available to us, but oh hey, Twist, fellow trombone player. But yeah, I was in a high school that didn't have the highest of budgets kind of situation, so we were only able to afford one set per year. So we basically,
But that's normal for. Oh,
I was just gonna say we could only afford to get the sheet music for one season.
well, that's like a normal thing for like basically all like high school marching bands. Like you only put like on the one show per year because really that's like unless you're like one of these like really fancy schools, that's basically all you can do.
Unless you're a Texan high school who gets a shit ton of money put into sports and you get like a proper stadium at 14, then
Yeah.
well, lucky you.
Like the thing is that was back when I was in like a 5A school.
Yeah. We were in, I don't want to say buttfuck Appalachia, but we were kind of like, it was 15 minutes to the nearest proper town. It only started expanding after I graduated from high school and we moved back there for about a year.
So I never asked this. What style of marching did you guys do in high school?
Oh, that is, I'm trying to remember. So we did
Was
not
it DCI like roll? Was it DCI roll step or?
Yeah, we roll stepped. We did not slide step. We did not have white shoes.
We roll stepped as well.
So I'm the only one here who's done high step. That's fun.
That was something that like my dad did when he was in high school.
That used to be the standard. And the only places that really do that now is HBCUs.
Yeah.
I should know because I went to one as a white guy. So
I think a part of it was also just the fact that, like, our band instructor, super cool, really great. Not everybody was as physically capable as they wanted to be, so we had certain limitations.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm a big guy. I'm just saying that much. But there was other big guys, and we all did high step.
Yeah.
It's a lot more like, it's not as like flowy as like DCI or anything like that. It's very more like rigid, more like sharp movements than anything else.
Angular.
And angular, you swing your horn the entire time, which I was not used to my first year there.
Yeah, I know. We didn't do a lot of horn choreography, but I think that's mostly because we had constant on-the-move situations.
Yeah, and you guys never even like tried suicides, probably.
See, I straight up like. We had to have a conversation with our band director because a lot of us owned our trombones and we didn't want to damage our trombones.
See, that's fair.
The marching band trombones would do that all the time in the stands.
Oh yeah, no, that's a purely bone thing. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
It happened out while we were out on the grass, like, fucking around, but we did not do it in stage mode, as it were.
Yeah.
We had a thing, so we had capes in our uniform, so we had blue on the outside and gold on the inside, and there was a tradition that once you hit senior year, you had gold on the outside.
Okay.
Nice.
I miss, not to go on a tangent, I miss when my knees would allow me to do stuff like marching band. I don't like being crispy. Because I know it's just part of developing autoimmune shit, but nah.
Yeah, there are some things that I miss about, like, you know, band and marching band specifically, but it's also just like, do I really miss getting up at like 5 a.m. to get to school by 6, to be out on the field by 6:30 in the morning for practice? Do I miss that?
We didn't even get field privileges at 6 a.m. We had to do ours during the day. We did ours during the band class, and it was like 2 in the afternoon on blacktop.
Yeah, and like the thing is, ours was on blacktop as well, and we had to do it so early because it was the student parking lot that had been painted over.
Oh lord.
God. See,
Yeah.
I'm saying this as someone who's been in marching band for, I'm not even joking, 10 years between three separate bands. Once you get paid for it, it makes it a lot more easier to go to a place at 4:30 in the morning. So,
See, yeah, that makes sense that you're getting paid for it. Bless you.
it wasn't a lot of pay. It's at least from what I remember, it was like $1 over minimum wage, which around here is not bad. So,
Yeah.
but considering how in the entire NFL there are only 2 marching bands, and one of them I'm not even sure is in operation right now.
See, one of my favorite marching band experiences was our football team made it to, like, this was my freshman year, so this was when I was in the 5A school. Our team made it to the quarterfinals, and those games were hosted at the Alamo Dome.
Ooh.
So we got to not only do stand tunes and everything at the Alamo Dome, but our halftime show, we marched on the field to the percussion pit playing "The Devil Went Down to Georgia."
Fuck yeah.
That was so much fun.
Lucky.
Also, my favorite stand tune from that time was we played "Carry On My Wayward Son."
I really
Oh, that's
enjoyed
a standard.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's also a really good one.
Frankenstein was fun.
Frankenstein felt like mildly feral, and I think that's why I enjoyed it.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember much of my high school runs. I remember my college ones because I had to basically memorize like at least 20 of them before I was even allowed on the field technically. So Risk the Ravens, the biggest one I remember doing is Shut Up and Dance. It was that, Birdland, Seven Nation Army.
Seven Nation Army's a classic.
That's just a fun one. Cause we do like a march, we do like a pregame concert for like game days where we start out at Camden Yard, the baseball field, and then march underneath a bridge where a bunch of tailgaters kind of like congregate around under there, and then we play with Seven Nation Army under there with like the echo and shit like that, and it's just pure hype.
Yeah, I know. We didn't do it ourselves personally, but the DJ that was responsible for hyping up the crowd before we hit the field always played Enter Sandman, and we had plumes on our helmets. So imagine basically a small, like, I'm gonna say a small army of about 100 people, headbanging with plumes on the track.
Yeah.
See, what Fire brings up, some other fun ones were Evil Ways and Jump On It.
I know
Jump
we had
On is also a
Pompeii.
fun one.
Jump On It was so fucking fun. We would dance to it in the stands while playing.
Also,
Like we would legitimately like spin around.
yeah.
It was great.
So, God, I can't remember if I told this story before or not. I can't remember if it was for like, I can't remember if it was for region or area competition, because we made it to area once for marching, and that was my junior year. But basically, you know how you have a set time limit on the field during the competition. Basically. We're for that particular show, we were supposed to march off the field to jump in a line, and we had like 15 seconds left on the clock to do that. And it's supposed to be like a saxophone quartet that are playing the song while we march off the field. They had to play it at double speed, and we basically had to run off of the field or risk disqualification.
Oh,
So you
boy.
guys had to do the holy shit, everybody run, disengage.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't know if we got docked points for it, but we didn't go over the time. We had like 3 seconds left.
God.
See, we never did competitive marching, and that was just due to the lack of available resources, like in the county in general, let alone state.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Virginia does not have a lot of high schools. More than you think, but not a lot. Unless you're in like, the DC or Richmond area.
Meanwhile, Texas has a lot.
Well, yeah, it's because Texas... I don't want to... I'm gonna say this. I feel like Texas has small dick energy in the sense that it buys its own hype sometimes.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Texas is like Magni from Final Fantasy XIV. You can't boo
You're not
me,
wrong.
You know I'm right.
I know you're right.
Texas politicians and like general institutions, there's a lot of people that are very chill
in the cities.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, it's also another thing where like people are just like, oh, the Texas economy is great. They could like basically Texas could be a country by itself. No, it fucking can't.
No.
Did you guys
California
not...
can't. California can. Texas cannot.
Texas
Yeah,
cannot
California
be
can.
independent.
No. Not with how it's been run. No.
Yeah,
maybe
especially
if
when
it
you're.
was properly taken care of, but no, not as it is now.
Especially when you got your. What's his face? Who goes to fucking Cancun during a fucking blizzard? So.
DeSantis.
Ted Cruz.
Or
Cruz.
DeSantis is Florida, isn't
Yeah,
he?
Cruz. Yeah, DeSantis is Florida.
I always get them mixed up. They're two birds of a fucking greasy feather.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we have our attorney general who our governor got out of like a jail sentence, I think, to get his job.
I'm gonna make a motion, and this is not directed towards the people in chat. I don't know if that's reasonable or not.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm posting vulgarities on YouTube and Twitch. I'm just
Deserved.
also
Can
Knight,
Twitch
thank you for the
not-
work check.
I was gonna say, can Twitch not break on me for 5 minutes?
Is it giving you that thing where it's just like reload video player?
It's not doing that. It's like the entire page freezes for a couple of seconds.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rose. That wasn't directed towards you. That was directed towards Ted Cruz. I'm not gonna hate our politicians in this state, okay?
To be fair, all the politicians are kind of dropping the ball right now.
Seriously.
Yeah.
There's only a few that are giving me mild hope for this country, and at this rate, I feel like... I'm trying to think of the best... You guys know Speed Stack, like those cups?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the current administration came in with a fucking baseball and knocked out one of the supports.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's just click, 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 kind of energy.
Pretty much.
It was the Mr. Bean thing where he thought the finger was agreeing.
God.
Also, like, I don't want to dwell on politics too long, but like, I don't. There's something that's kind of just like boggling my mind a little bit.
Oh yeah.
The fact that, so with like the government shutdown and everything over like the healthcare stuff.
Yeah.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is siding with the Democrats.
Seriously?
Huh?
Yeah, because she's brought up the point that, you know, a bunch of people are getting kicked off their healthcare plans, even with the CR that Republicans are trying to pass, because they're already gutting like this stuff. It's not a continuation that's made like in good faith because they've already like, you know, cut funding. But she's like, the thing is, and one of the reasons I think she is agreeing with them on this is because her family stands to be personally impacted by it, because I think her children are on, or basically their insurance stands to be impacted by this.
Yeah.
Fun fact, billionaires, not all of us can afford personal
Yeah, they don't
doctors.
give a crap until, you know.
But yeah, it's insane, and it's just like, okay, I used to think she was like, you know, one of the worst, and now she's actually making sense. Like, you know, broken clock is right like 1 or 2 times a day, but still.
To be fair,
Well, even
the bar is super duper low. Like, the bar right now is past hell. It's gone to the void.
Apparently, in interviews and stuff like that, you know, the Speaker of the House and everything.
Yeah.
You know, the one who's orchestrating the entire shutdown and sending, you know, Congress on vacation while this is happening.
while they're still on pay.
Yeah, while they're still on pay. Basically, like, he's going on interviews where he's actually getting phone calls from the constituents in his state, and they're saying, like, you know, how they're being personally impacted by this and everything, and he keeps going, blame the Democrats.
Even though he's literally the one doing it.
He's literally the one doing it, and they don't... The thing is, they can end the filibuster. They just don't want to in case the Democrats take power again.
The
Because it
Democrats
sets a
don't have the
precedent.
power right now, so why are you blaming them when it's entirely your fucking fault? You fucking... Okay.
The best way I can describe it is it's basically... We have 80-year-old toddlers right now that are pointing to their like fellow politicians, just like, I didn't break the window, Billy broke the window, Billy did it, you're holding the ball, the ball has your fingerprints on it, we saw you on live TV throwing the ball.
Exactly. But, I don't know how long we want to dwell on the politics stuff, but I think I know why they're trying to like why they're trying to escalate things so quickly.
To keep them.
And I'll just... Well, it's not only that, but like it has to do with, you know, Tiny Dick Tim,
Right.
because he's going in for a you know, his annual checkup in October. You know, the annual checkup that he had in April. The same one.
Yep. Doesn't surprise me.
And the thing is, he's going to like one of the best like hospitals in the world for it. I'm pretty sure.
It's not in America, is it?
Oh, it is. But like it's like, I'm pretty sure he's traveling outside. Actually, I don't know if he's traveling outside of DC for it. I can't remember exactly where it is, but it's just kind of like this is a scheduled thing that supposedly already happened. Also, he's still continuing to hide his right hand in like the interviews and stuff.
I call for the 25th.
The 25th should have been invoked a long time ago. When he started talking about cities being on fire and windows boarded up when that's not happening.
Or the war zone in Portland.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you seen the fucking frog?
Yes.
I saw a video of that, and it was like the most I've laughed during this entire fucking bullshit. Because I saw Where's the meme? I need to find it. Give me 1 second. I'll put it in the sidebar.
I feel like a kitten could run our country better.
Oh, absolutely.
A single-celled organism can run it better than
You-
than right now. Here it is.
You know those stories about like dogs becoming mayor? We need that just at like federal level.
Actually, I'm gonna send this to you guys in PM. So hold on.
We just couldn't keep it out of our system. It was just like, fuck everything. Oh god, yeah, the frog.
The frog.
What the fuck is the frog even about?
I don't know.
It's just like an inflatable suit that someone thought would be funny to like wear to a protest. But the thing is, like, I think that person is continuing to wear it. I'm not entirely sure. But one thing about it is I remember like ICE like pepper sprayed the intake.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's just like that person in there is like, you know, stuck in there with no means of getting fresh air. And that's potentially lethal.
Mm-hmm. When it's just the poor homeless who do the wildfire in both California and Portland.
Also, people are, you know, making the joke of just like, you know, if Portland is on fire, why doesn't, you know, Tiny Dick Tim just turn the valve and let the water flow south? You know, as he claimed, you know, get the water from Oregon into California to put the fires out.
That's not how. That's not.
That it's so stupid.
And the really fucked up thing is, people believe him.
And the thing is, he did move water from like north to south, and it's just like those were reservoirs that, you know, were used for irrigation, and they're dry now, and they're just dumped like in another reservoir that's not being used.
Our country is being run by a senile, mentally incompetent toddler.
I wanted to go into.
Hang on, two people talking at once. Here, 1 sec. You have mic.
My arm!
Okay. I was gonna
Mike
say,
arm.
it makes me mad because one of the professions I wanted to go to was civil engineering. And the big idea I had was, especially here in Texas, we have a lot of salt deposits. A lot of them. So the concept I had was to effectively use surveying to find the deposits, to reinforce them, and use water to help flush out the salt and minerals, then evaporate, collect the water, collect the salt and minerals, sell off to mitigate the costs. And now you have reinforced underground water reservoirs for irrigation, for drinking water, for different purposes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, hearing water meant for irrigation, for crops, to help, you know, provide for across the country, just effectively tossed aside for a political stunt really pisses me off.
Also, hydration check, everybody.
I got water.
Water.
Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, Kara.
Also, on the subject of water and kind of circling back to the whole like AI thing, you know, with all of the water that's being used and everything, people are saying, you know, we're gonna run out of like, you know, water that, you know, we're gonna run out of like drinking water. And people are just like, how can we run out of water? Haven't you heard of the water cycle? And it's just like, one, the data centers burn through it faster than, it
Rain can happen.
exactly. And not only that, we can't be certain that the water will go where it needs to. Because it could end up, above the ocean. That's the thing. It takes aquifers years to replenish. And if they are drained, not only does it take forever for them to refill, but they might end up collapsing because of the lack of support.
And then we're out of water.
Yeah, and then we're out of water, and not only that, it fucks up infrastructure.
I feel like anybody with a modicum of pattern recognition is seeing just the total short-sightedness of all of this.
That's why this bubble needs to pop, like yesterday. It never should have been a bubble to begin with.
Any positives that it has are significantly outweighed by the negatives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get away for a bit. Got plans to go up north for a bit. Ooh, nice.
Nice.
I know
Yeah,
for
sir?
me...
I was just gonna say, not trying to turn this into doomer hours.
Yeah.
This is
Quebec, Montreal, New York via train. Oh, that's quite a trip.
nice.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. The mentioning of Canada just reminded me of something that I saw a little while back.
Oh, yeah.
Grain of salt on it, but you know the whole situation with the tariffs and everything.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a group of indigenous people who through their kind of I'm trying to figure out how to describe it through a I don't want to say it's a loophole because it's an official thing. They can create a trade tunnel between the US and Canada that bypasses the tariffs.
Lamau.
Psst. Hey guys, you should
Yeah?
jump on that. They should jump on that. Get more money
That-
for
they
your
are.
respective nations. Get the
They
support
are.
you've always fucking deserved. Rose, I wish that American trains were better. Amtrak kind of shit.
Amtrak's really shit, because I've always wanted to do a fucking cross-country trip.
Yeah, we
Whenever
do
I mo-
not have.
Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, I was about to say, when I move, I want to do a cross-country trip. The problem is, it's expensive to do that. Way too expensive to do that. It's they almost want you to either drive or take a plane, and I'm like, there's so many good visual stops in America that we should be using trains more, but our infrastructure for the entire train system is fucked.
because they don't. It's it's not gonna make money. It's just it absolutely would make money.
It
though.
would.
It's just all of the with car and gas lobbyists, it's not happening.
Our next president needs to have autism because if our president had autism, the trains would be fixed within 2 fucking years. Minimum.
The thing is, I saw people making jokes about that, just the whole claim about Tylenol while you're pregnant makes the child autistic. People are just if that were the case, we would have a working train infrastructure across the US.
People are saying it as a negative thing. It's not a negative thing. We want that.
I would love to have a train system akin to what they have in Japan, where it's actually comfortable and enjoyable, and you don't get stuck in major metro areas with a Switch.
Well, yeah, even
Yeah.
stuff in like Europe is better than what we have here, and that's saying something because Europe's, especially from what I heard about like the German railway, is kind of fucked. So
German ice trains are a lot better than what we have here in terms of Amtrak. Like intercity trains, there are some that are absolutely borked. Like I have a story that is kind of gross, but I can tell it if people want, but it's gonna have to happen after a pee break.
oh boy.
You go ahead. We're gonna go over here real quick. It's 5 head hours.
5 head time.
Oh boy, 5 head.
Let's fucking go.
All right, quick pee break. Get up, do stretchy.
I will get more water.
Wobber. How we doing, chat? My best mood.
And back.
Welcome back.
All right, here with the quarter hourly cat report.
Oh,
She is sleeping. That is all.
Kibby.
She's an old lady who needs a rest. All right, let's see if this is working.
Oh.
returned.
Welcome back.
Back.
Come here, VR chat. There we go. I just remembered, I had someone random send me a Steam friend request earlier today.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, PSA, I don't accept Steam friend requests outside of, like, actual friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That reminds me, I need to friend you on Steam at some point.
Yeah. It's okay.
I realize I haven't done that because I forget that's a thing that you do sometimes.
Right as I sit down, I'm gonna have to close my door because guess who got home?
Uh-oh.
God.
Oh, oh no.
What happened?
Dip a grain of salt on this.
Oh.
But you know the how do you say this? Palisades? That the big fire in LA.
Yeah.
Or not in LA, but like around that area.
Yeah.
First of all, this post is how I find out it was arson.
Huh?
Huh?
So basically, this is on Blue Sky, and like they screenshotted an article from CBS. But the city of Los Angeles burned in January, in part because of a man who couldn't stop generating images of burning cities on ChatGPT. And then after he lit the fire, he asked if the fire he started was his fault.
What? What actual brain dead shit am I hearing?
I was gonna say, like, haven't there been studies showing the negative impact on brain activity from usage of like ChatGPT and other AI chatbots and generative AI?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Christ on a bike.
Good God.
Can we, we're getting stupider. We're getting stupider as a society.
Y'all know that movie Idiocracy? That's how it feels like.
Yeah, seriously. Like, this is me putting my fingers on my temple right now. Like, obviously you can't see it, but imagine Ari's fingers are, like, right here on her forehead. Like...
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to talk about hot dragon booby lady lore? Do we need a palate cleanser after that?
We might need a palate cleanser, but like real quick, we might actually have tea, like after stream tea.
Oh boy.
Concern. Is it pertaining to something?
We cannot go into it on stream.
Oh boy.
Oh goody, that's always fun.
Can you just give me a warning of what to anticipate in Big Brain? Please.
Yeah.
Just so by clenching everything. I have my phone here. I'll look at my phone. We're gonna have to see on a scale of 1 to 10 how Jesus Christ this is. Anyway.
Anyways, we were talking about Xenos' tits.
Yeah, I just saw it. Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Oh no.
Okay, that's a later problem. That's a problem for later.
Yeah, that's an off-stream problem.
That's a later problem. It's not as explosive as I was worried about, but
I shall ask about that after stream because I'm cooking right now in my fucking music project. So
oh no, yeah, keep cooking, man. I hope that the existing in the same space is at least helping a little bit with the productivity. I don't know if it is.
no, surprisingly, it has. Whenever I've been in these chats, I've been able to get a lot of work done. So
I
it's
mean,
the main reason why I come into them.
I mean, hey, I'm glad. I'm more than happy. Like I always enjoy hanging out with you, man. So if it helps you get work done,
Yeah, because we can't always do Mandible stuff, but I mean, as much as I wish we could, but
yeah.
There's only so much Manderville stuff, and there's only so much Manderville you can do stuff consecutively.
Yeah.
yeah, that is fair.
I mean, we're right at the end of Stormblood, which will probably... I know I talked about, like...
Oh.
Go ahead.
Squeaky mic arm.
I was just gonna say the Heavensward ones are probably the ones that are the most consecutive, completion friendly.
Yeah. It's not as ridiculously long as ARR.
Right.
By the way, Miguel, have you been keeping track of the short from last week?
I know it's at like 4.8.
That's the thing. It's down to 4.3.
Huh?
Yeah, it jumped between like 4.3 to 4.8 to 5K, and now it's back to 4.3.
YouTube, what the fuck? Why are you
YouTube's
like
borked.
this?
YouTube is borked.
I mean, the good news is it's like the most liked video on the channel so far.
I just realized something.
What's that?
We're about to hit 100 videos on the Miguel channel.
Yeah.
Yippee!
I don't know. I could do like a count to see how many of those were mine.
A majority of them. I'm going to level with you.
Like once we get to November, I'll officially have been editing for you for a year.
Yeah, like I'm going to be real. Outside of bigger videos, which I need to be better about editing them, it's just with streaming and doing videos for the Spike channel, because the Spike channel is monetized.
Mhm.
My time's been going more to that lately than editing big videos for the Miguel channel, because big videos on Miguel channel just don't do as well by comparison.
Yeah, like the thing is, it might do better like if it was like specifically formatted for like YouTube from like beginning to end, but because a lot of it is like live stream focused stuff from like the Twitch end of things, it's not formatted to like the kind of long form stuff that does well on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I mean, YouTube is ultimately intended more to help promote the streaming rather than... Because the thing is that I could put in the time to make, like, quote-unquote proper YouTube content, but that's not what the channel is for. The channel is to feature clips from streaming, because this right now, this is my main content.
Mm-hmm. And, like, basically, God, what was I trying to say? I've been watching like a lot of like worst pre-made ever stuff because they do like a lot of like clip compilation stuff that does pretty well on YouTube. I started working on something like that for the channel. I really need to get back to it. It's just there's been so much, like the shorts have been taking priority, but one of the problems with doing something like that kind of regularly is that was most of the clips from this channel from 2024. And like worst pre-made ever, like they do take breaks from live streaming and stuff like that, but they usually go like 3 or 4 days in a row with streaming, like several, like like anywhere between like 2 and like 5 hours, I think, per stream. To like in order to have enough content for those clip shows or those compilations.
Yeah, and I'm going to be real here. I don't have the endurance for that. Like right now, my current limit for streaming is maybe 2 to 3 hours, sometimes 4 if we're getting really lucky.
Yeah. And even then, like a lot of the times you're doing like art or instead of playing video games, whereas with stuff like that, they're playing games that like kind of it's easier to encourage like funny reactions from them. Like there's more for them to react to, like because like you are entertaining with the art stuff, but it's a lot more like chill.
It's a lot more chill, and the thing is that with my method of content, you have to try a lot harder to be entertaining compared to gaming, where it just kind of happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the other thing I wanted to bring up is worst premade ever is like, you know, it's a group of like whenever they're streaming, it's like between like 3 and like I think up to like 8 people like talking in the live streams. So they like, if nothing, or how do I describe it? It's more likely for moments to happen just by the sheer number of people there talking and like attempting to be funny and to react to like what's happening in the game.
Yeah.
Whereas like we do have that here, it's just a lot less, you know, frequent because, you know, the objective here isn't to like farm for moments, if that makes sense.
We aren't farming for moments. We're literally just, yeah, it's distributed more evenly, and it's also just, we're just here to bring, I don't know if diegetic is the word. We're here to bring entertainment in the moment rather than like trying to be like an MLG compilation, for lack of a better word.
Right, because those things only like those kind of compilations only like appeal to people who want like instant gratification instead of like something that like is like worth it in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I've shown you guys the clip before, but it's the one where it's like Shenpai and Volpixie going through Heaven's Ward.
Yeah.
That entire moment, that's so much more funnier to me, and it's so much better of a clip because you know it's worked up. It's been worked up to, and the people who are in on it and know what's happening, oh, it's even funnier when it happens. So
Yeah.
Because I don't think I can do... I think the best way I can put it is I can't stream 14 in the same way that other people do it because I do 14 in bursts. I can't do it consistently.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pick it up for a few days, and then I'll put it down for a week, and then I'll pick it up again, and then I'll put it down. So if I had an obligation, like an obligatory sense to it, then I won't want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not on the rating scene yet, so that's fine.
I mean, the large-scale raids, like I've kind of talked about it, the large-scale raids make me nervous anyway because of obviously like my health and shit.
Yeah.
If we had a large company of 8 people where all of us did it together kind of situation, it would be a little bit easier, but...
Yeah, that's why you make statics and stuff like that. That way you're around people that you know.
It's just like, hey guys, I know we just finished fighting this particular boss, but I gotta go shit myself.
Yeah. There have been times when, even when I was in the static, we took like, even when we were like in the battle, we took like 10 minutes at a time because someone had to go to the bathroom. So it's always chill when something like that happens.
Yeah.
Just never do PF. Never do PF when doing like EX is like on content. That is my only like suggestion.
Yeah, it's one of those things where we'll kind of. I think my rule for it is that I gotta get a little bit further in both leveling and just in-game content before I can do grind-based streams, because I need to be able to. I need to be able to talk through it like I do with Praetorium. I need to turn my brain off.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
and
I'm just gonna be silent.
That took me 3 years in order to feel comfortable doing that.
Like, I could run Prey a shit ton of times on stream and just make it podcast hours, but nobody wants to see Prey over and over again.
I wish you guys were around for original Prey.
I got to run it once before they changed it.
Yeah, because original Prey was pure chaos. Because it was so many people, but it was so fucking long.
It was so long, but like also I can't remember if when I ran it the cutscenes were synced, because I do remember it was like different, because it was running Prey, then you fought Gaius, then you fought Ultima, and then you fought Laha Bread at the end.
Yes.
The satisfaction.
And Laha Bread went down. And Laha Bread went down like a And Laha Brea went down like a bitch. Anyways.
Oh, absolutely. Like Laha Brea was up for no longer than like 5 seconds.
I have a headcanon that in the original Prey run, Kai doesn't even bother fighting Laha Brea. It's just the power of love and kissing Thancred.
Just goes up and kisses Thancred, and then it just splits them.
Though, if I remember, there was also like a different cutscene where basically, like the Warriors of Light, in the 8-man, like they all like it basically goes into like the Heidelin dimension kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And basically they force Laha Brea out of Thancred's body, and then just like fucking rush him and all hit him at the same time.
Yeah. I think that's not too dissimilar to how the current one.
I know in the solo instance, it's basically a repeat of the start of the Realm Reborn cutscene where it's you versus Laha Brea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, yeah, that's the new canon now. Kai didn't beat the shit out of Thancred, he just kissed Thancred, and Laha Brea is just like, ew, gay.
Something I almost wish is they bring back original Prey as like an extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Prey Extreme would go fucking hard, I'm not gonna lie about that.
Because it's like, you know, put all of the goofy shit in there, but like make it like much more challenging. Like make it feel like the challenge that it's supposed to be. And not just, you know, busy work. Yeah, instead of the busy work.
Wait. Idea, chaotic. That's the next chaotic.
Yeah.
None of you guys, I don't think any of you guys have done chaotic, but chaotic
I've seen
World
clips
Darkness.
of chaotic.
It is I have only made it past phase 1. I have never made it that far into phase 2, so
Also, I agree with Fire. Make it an extension of the Minstrel's Ballad.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Yoshi P. You know you want to put yourself insert in there. We believe in you, Yoshi P.
See, I think with everything that's been going on with Dawn Trail, I think they're going to be focusing more on the story for the next expansion this time around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that.
I'm as one of the biggest Dawn Trail defenders, even I'm saying like the story was weak, but it's like I knew it was going to be like that. So
is it bad that from what like I haven't gone into spoiler territory, so huge ass grain of salt. Is it bad? I'm kind of excited to try it and get there. I want to get to Wukalamat.
Dawn Trail here. Dawn Trail is honestly the closest thing that's like Stormblood that I've experienced. It is, and from what everyone said, how Stormblood was during the time of release, this is exactly how it was, except 10 times more political, quote unquote. So
Well, I'm like the world's #1 lease enjoyer, so
I think I met so
I think I'm coming around to the fem Roths a little bit more. I think their in-game models are better than the way that they were rendered in CG.
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like Kai and Wuklamot are gonna get along really well.
Oh, absolutely. I can see that.
Oh yeah, totally.
Just it's like the
I want to
like
say
that
something. It's
handshake moment where they like grab each other's arms.
Yeah.
we're both dumbasses, but we like it like that.
It's like that one scene in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood when Armstrong and Sig Curtis just like shake hands while flexing.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's how Kai and Wuklamot are gonna meet. They're gonna.
Yeah.
Kai is just like walking up. He's sauntering up to her, and he just like he flexes and shows off his muscles, and Wuklamot doesn't turn, and then they just do the handshake. There's the sparkle. It's just like, huh? I guess they let the muscles do the talking.
Yeah.
I just also realized something that makes it more like Stormblood. There's a Monster Hunter collab this go around, just like how there was in Stormblood. So
Oh yeah, that's I forgot that Rathlos was introduced in Stormblood.
yeah.
I just remember people really, really not liking it.
It's fun. It's different, but it's fun.
Can I level on something regarding Stormblood?
What's that?
I know people don't like it because it takes away the power of the Warrior of Light, but I really enjoyed it. I know it's not Heaven's Word or Endwalker tier, but it's good.
I'm trying to figure out how to describe it. I don't feel like they nerfed the Warrior of Light like people are like kind of like complaining they did.
No, Xenos was just built different, so
Yeah. But like I kind of like how the focus isn't necessarily on the Warrior of Light, and it's more on what's going on with this oppressed group of people who are finally like having a chance to stand up and, you know, take things back for themselves.
Exactly. Yeah. It also shows that the Garlean Empire isn't purely defeatable by the Warrior of Light.
Yeah.
Exactly. It gives us, it feels like it gives us not necessarily more human moments, because Heaven's Word did have plenty of those, but it's in, how do I describe it? The scope feels more grounded, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
We also get to see Lisa's rise to power, and anybody who has a problem with that can kiss my left ass cheek.
Here's the thing. I do feel like they kind of like scuffed Lisa's quote unquote intro, or like not her intro necessarily, but the reveal that she's Lise and not Ida.
Yeah, that more has to go with ARR going into Heaven's Word, because they did a lot of retconning during that. So
yeah, I don't know if it was necessarily needed, because especially because it feels like Ida didn't have that much of a presence in ARR, apart from the moments where she was, you know, like on screen kicking ass, but like
I know she had more of a presence in 1.0.
Yeah, she definitely did. She was the only one who managed to actually hit Gaius. But yeah, like the thing is, looking past that, once we get to know Lise as a character, and we get to see, you know, her rise as a leader, like you said, she is much like, the game really managed to endear her to me. Like I really like her as a character.
Because the thing is that she doesn't start off as leader; she grows into leadership.
Yeah,
exactly.
And see, that kind of goes into like my only like gripe with Stormblood is that especially once we head over to like Kugane and Dome and all that, it kind of feels like a trip around Eorzea type of vibes. Like we're kind of like doing a sightseeing thing for like up until like the Azim Step type of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a little bit. But like to be fair, it's because we were looking for very specific people who were looking for someone very specific. So it's kind of like it's kind of like I don't want to say like an around the world in 80 days. I'm trying to think of like what it's more likened to. It's I do get what you mean.
It's
Yeah,
building
I'm not saying
concrete slab to build the rest of the house of Stormblood.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, and I say that it's like a minor gripe, which is why I say it's not like the top tier, mainly because I played through all of it, and this isn't not really spoilers. I think Dawn Trail handles it better in my regard, mainly because of like the setting of we're not having to also deal with oppression on one side and stuff like that. It's more laid back, which to me feels a little bit more like better for tone for like more like seeing a world, seeing a culture type of thing.
Yeah. Though, one of the things that I feel like Stormblood absolutely nails is the parallel between Hien and Lys.
Yes.
I think they're both
like, one of my-
literally the same age.
Yeah, but like, I really loved like just that moment that they had. Like, I think when they were both being not necessarily like kind of detained by the Oronir.
And they have that talk.
Yeah, just that kind of heart to heart where like, you know, they're talking about like what it means to like be a leader and everything. Because like it just kind of feels like, I don't know. We see more of Hien's character and how, you know, we get an example through Hien of what Lys needs to become in order to be a successful leader.
Also, not to be big baby, I am ordering myself some food.
Forb.
I mean, that's fine.
That's more than fine, yeah.
Cause, Gug's eating habits have been a little rough the past couple weeks. Just a little bit.
Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
I mean, given how your family hasn't been making celiac safe food.
Luckily, we had celiac safe stuff last night. It's just kind of one of those things where when I am high stressy, I don't eat because I don't have a normal appetite in general.
I definitely get you there.
Yeah, I'd ordered out more, except I need to save money for taxes next month. Yippee.
Yippee! But yeah, I'm just ordering. I'm not ordering a whole lot. I'm just getting. I've had to resort to like the only safe food that I can get out is basic sushi rolls, but the nice thing too is that it's high in fiber, high in protein, and it covers for it also covers for iodine. I found out that seaweed actually contains iodine.
You're my friends now. We're having soft tacos later.
Yeah.
Moose, thank you for buying packs.
Yeah.
Also, that just reminds me. Thankfully, so far it appears that I don't have an allergy to a specific thing that my brother has.
Oh no.
He has an iodine allergy
Oh no.
Oh.
or an intolerance to it. Like he breaks out like if he has like shellfish.
When you say breaks out, are you talking more like rosacea or hives?
I think it's closer to hives.
Yeah, that makes sense. fellow immune system freaking out over a food that used to be just fine, or at least seemed just fine. Yippee!
Yeah.
Yippee!
I feel so bad for him because like he found out about it in like one of the most uncomfortable ways.
I'm guessing in a way you don't want to say on stream.
Well, like the thing is I wasn't like actually there for it. It's just kind of like an unfortunate realization because he really liked like eating like shrimp and like shellfish, and then like he got tested for it, and I don't think it's to like shellfish themselves, but the iodine.
The iodine.
So, like,
and,
I don't-
the mercury in them.
Yeah, so I don't think he can have like fish either.
Oh no.
Yeah, outside of like specific stuff. So
I mean, fucking, I feel that so bad, man. The gluten club salutes you.
God.
I feel like I was going to say I feel like non-gluten club needs to be on a shirt, but I feel like people who wear it would be unfairly given a lot of shit by people who just don't understand what it means to have an intolerance to it.
It's just like, oh, it's just a dietary choice. It's just like, no. My immune system looks at the gluten and attacks the rest of my body if it's in my system. I could die if I don't account for this. Like, not in the immediate, but in the long term.
When it fucks with your small intestine. Yeah, that's a problem.
Because then you'll
Yeah.
eventually reach a point where you don't have the little wigglies in your intestine and you can't absorb nutrients.
Not
Exactly.
the little wigglies.
Not the little wigglies. My little wiggly fingies. Wigglies. Wiggly, wiggly, wiggly.
That just made me think
Sorry,
of that just made me think of Black Friday all of a sudden.
Oh.
Oh, Ben, you mentioned that.
Yeah.
I was telling Fire about a couple of the ideas that I had for the limited session series for Kids on Bikes.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All your characters are gonna have there's gonna be something interesting for all of them, and I'm kind of like fleshing it out in my head as we speak.
That's always fun to hear.
So I'm going to have to kind of like pull each player aside and be like, okay, I have an idea. How far do you want to go with this kind of thing?
Yeah, session 0, basically.
Yeah.
Hey,
What?
hey, Moose. I have a
Yeah?
thought.
Oh, yeah?
You remember how Cecil had the sled in his first iteration?
Mm-hmm.
What if I give him a skateboard?
First of all, I can see that. Second of all, you bringing up Cecil. I have I have an idea for Cecil.
Well, considering how relevant Cecil is to the plot, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I might be giving you carte blanche to break everything by doing this
Oh,
if I'm not
no.
careful with it.
I committed war crimes last time with Cecil. Multiple
Oh,
war crimes.
no.
Oh man, and the thing is, like, I ran part of an idea by Fire for her character, and she is not happy with me about it.
Oh no.
she's excited to play, but it involves something that I wish I could go into it,
I
but
feel like I was dealt the worst hand for me specifically.
Oh no.
not for your character, for you.
Oh no.
And
For
the
me.
and the thing is, like, it's not like an intentional thing to like make the players uncomfortable. I'm trying to figure out how to take the lore of Hatchetfield and to give y'all's characters the best moments or the most opportunities to have really interesting moments for everyone, for every single character.
Mhm.
Like I'm doing deep dives into the lore on this. Because Ben, you know the 3 musicals, yeah?
Yep.
Have you watched any of the Nightmare Time stuff?
Not really.
I am pulling from that, because that is like an extended Hatchetfield universe kind of thing.
Oh boy.
And they flesh out a lot more in those that weren't in the musicals. And I think they're coming out with a 3rd season for that.
Oh boy.
Don't mind me, I'm doing my little stim wiggles.
I mean, I've been doing that from time to time. I like seeing the tail wiggle back and forth.
I'm not even doing it for the boobs, I'm doing it to the music.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to putting that together, because like the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, I can make something really, really fun and spooky out of this.
You're looking at is just like, I can milk you.
I'm not gonna say what came to mind.
Oh no.
Is it related to Alamegan Mommy Milkers?
No, I'll put it this way. Like, I'm looking at the stream, and as I said that, it looked like my model was looking down at Ari in a very specific spot.
Oh no, Ari's boobies. Her sparkly boobies. That we all
Because,
love and
like, the
adore.
thing... Yeah, because the thing is, I wasn't, like, intentionally, like, looking there. I'll put it this way. VR chat is on my drawing tablet right now that I have to look down at in order to
Oh
see.
god.
Because I've got Premiere up on my main monitor, and then I've got the stream on my secondary monitor.
How much have you gotten done during our conversation?
Not a lot, but there's not a lot left to do for the short.
That's fair.
I just need to add the text. It was a very simple edit, and I got most of it done already.
Don't mind me, I'm doing big stretchy. Apologies
Also,
for
I'm-
Ari's armpits.
Like, I am borrowing from another content creator with the bit that I'm doing for this, but they, like, this was something that they made a while back, and they, like, when they posted it, they're just like, you know, it's free to, like, feel free to do whatever you want with it. No credit needed. This one's on me.
This one's on the house.
Yeah, and it's a Kaiser Neko bit.
Oh god.
But yeah, I'm not to go back on topics. I'm really looking forward to the limited session stuff. But it might actually be a little bit longer than I initially thought, because it was originally going to be a 2-shot, but it might be closer to like a 4 or 5 shot at this rate.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Which I it's because I want to make sure, like, with the number of people that are playing, everyone gets like their cool, scary, dramatic moments and everything. I want to make sure it's balanced for everyone.
God, I can't wait to play my bitch of a character.
I have plans for them, Ben, and I need to like reach out to you about them at some point. Because like I'm debating, because I feel like your character has like the greatest likelihood of a specific element being brought up for like the world building.
Oh boy.
Like for a very specific part of it.
No one will get out unscathed.
Yeah, no one will get out unscathed.
Oh boy.
Kind
And,
of.
And I need to talk with Lala because I don't know what kind of character she wants to build. I have an idea of what Noid wants to run. It like if he's using the same character from when I first ran this game. You good? Fire had a big yawn.
Big yawn.
Big yawn.
Perceive me.
Get perceived.
She's so cute.
I do think I found who we're going to raid today.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because as much as I would love to continue talking on and on and on and on and on, I just realized that Ari has not one but 2 fangs, so...
Lamau.
Just it's like shark teeth. As much as I would like to talk on and on and on and on today, I do have food coming in about 15 minutes, and I also don't know, because I know Fire has... She's technically in a meeting right now, isn't she?
Fire, are you in a meeting? No, she's not.
Okay. I don't remember what time her... I don't know what time she has to talk today is the thing.
I think she has to speak to the one at 2.
Yeah, that was mostly what I was referring to, is I want to make sure that we're not getting into that, you know?
Yeah.
But let me go ahead. Let's wibble wobble on this.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
All right. For those who want to be included in the raid, make sure you do your lurk check. You can post an emote real quick.
Fun bee.
One bee. All right.
Put this one in.
Here is the raid message for those who need it. We are going to raid. Let me see. Raid Yame Wolf. Alright. So, end of stream announcements before we wrap up everything. Thank you, Timber. So obviously, commissions are open. Make sure to get your slot in while you can. I am going to be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be an artwork day, so if you get your commission order in today, I will be able to send you your messages, emails, etc., and I might be able to work on your commission tomorrow. Next week's schedule is up in the air. It might be we might be reaching a time where a bit of a break may need to occur. But with that being said, aside from that, keep an eye out. There will be more merch drops soon. I know things are a little dicey right now because Kickstarter is not letting me approve stuff right now. If you did order from the Kickstarter, by the way, and you received your package, please make sure to mark with Kickstarter that you received your package, because they will not let me start another crowdfunding thing until everybody has marked as received. So, but with that being said, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time tomorrow.
Hehehehe